morning. It's another cozy Sunday at home, and I feel like we're gonna do some exciting things, so I wanted to vlog today. If you're new here, my name is Christy and I have a twin sister, Sasha, and we live in New York City. We've lived here for the past 6 months. Just filmed New York City vlogs about our lives and what we're up to, so definitely subscribe to never miss a video of ours. I'm making Sasha coffee right now. I was supposed to bring it to her in bed, but she got up earlier than I'd expected. So I'm gonna make her a little cappuccino. I feel like it should stay. If it doesn't, then we're gonna be in trouble. Because otherwise I'm probably gonna break my camera off. Okay, yesterday we ran out and we got a ton of new coffee because that's probably the worst feeling when you realize you're out of coffee beans. So we went to Joe Coffee because we love their decaf blend. It's actually really good. So we got some of their decaf blend and then we got their espresso blend. On the agenda today, we are going to the Upper East Side. I want to bake a ton. Today, I got a lot of work done yesterday, so I could vlog and bake today. Today is also my reintroduction day for gluten, because it's been a month of not eating it. So I want to see what will happen. I had a little slip up back at home where I accidentally ate tabbouleh. We went to this like Mediterranean market and they have a gluten-free tabbouleh option. I forgot that you have to specify. So we got the non-gluten-free one, and halfway into eating it, I realized, I did wake up the next morning with a massive headache and I didn't feel too well. So I figured might have been that, but I do want to test it again today because I really want to get a sandwich. There's this well-known sandwich like market in the Upper East Side and I really want to get a good hoagie, a Sunday hoagie. So that will be my reintroduction. It's raining all day, but we got a lot of sun last week, so I guess that's the trade-off. I'm very happy about the sun that we got because it was so cold and I feel like this is the false spring. Everyone got really excited and now like the second winter is coming, honestly. We've been loving this oat milk, which we talked about in the last vlog. It's so good. I'm gonna start buying this instead of Oatly. Doing some latte art. We're gonna see if this works. Tapping my milk. Oh, I made a heart. I have a very bad problem with pouring too much milk and then overflows. We were almost there. There's sort of the resemblance of a heart. Guys, I've come a far way. But yeah, it's like literally about to overflow. And now it's time to make my iced coffee, which is quite the ordeal. I use 2 different nut milks and then a non-dairy creamer. First, we've got the So Delicious vanilla coconut milk, which gives it a really good vanilla flavor. And then I like to add in a little bit of this Planet oat milk that I showed you earlier. I feel like that gives it a sweet, creamy taste. And then some vanilla nut pods, which I finally found at the grocery store yesterday, and I got really excited, so I got some. Add a good lug of that in. Glass straw. 10 out of 10. Really yummy. Okie dokie. I gotta get the YouTube video scheduled. It's already processed and exported. Now all I've got left is to upload it into YouTube. A lot of you noticed that we didn't upload for a couple weeks. And I put it in the ending of my last video, but in case you didn't make it there, I wanted to reiterate that we're not going anywhere. We would never just like abruptly stop posting videos. There would be some sort of a warning. We would like definitely tell you if something changes, which I don't see it changing anytime soon. I love making these videos. I love doing YouTube. I just needed a break, honestly, for the past 2 weeks. Wasn't intentional. I didn't say I'm gonna take 2 weeks off of YouTube. It kind of just ended up happening. I have a lot of videos filmed. I just need to get them edited and posted. So going into March, I want to have a more consistent upload schedule. I want you guys to know that like every Saturday morning or every Sunday, there will be a video scheduled for like 10 a.m. or 9:30 a.m. I have to decide. And then there'll be a bonus video one day in the week, which will be like a surprise day. That way there's some sort of boundaries and pressure on myself, knowing that like I do have a deadline for one of my videos, but there's still that creative freedom, I guess, on when I post the next video. That way it doesn't feel like it's this big job and I have all these deadlines and I don't stress myself out and burn myself out like I think I might have done before. I'm excited for the next video. It's our virtual vacation through New York that we took you on, and you guys asked us or you recommended some of your bucket list places. We're gonna make this a series, so if you have any more, please leave us your recommendations on that video. We popped over to Milano Market and got a sandwich and salt and vinegar chips. It's such a cute little spot. I took a picture inside. Yeah, it's so cute and it's like the perfect little deli. So we're gonna have our Sunday lunch at home. We also ran to Hush and Waldo and had coffee with a friend. And she just was so sweet, gave us so much like advice, and that was helpful. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's legit. This is such a beautiful sandwich. This looks amazing. I'm so excited. I just went to drop off our compost at the farmer's market and it's pouring rain outside. I put on a rain jacket and I put on my big Aritzia puffer coat, but still, my puffer coat is not waterproof. It is so windy and rainy. Like, I am drenched. So anyways, I made myself a warm decaf coffee, sipping on that, and then when we went to this Italian market, we got some Italian cookies. The window is just like filled with cookies and different types of breads that they have baked. Thought I'd do a little cookie haul. We got this, which is, it's like a lemon soft crinkly cookie. Oh, there's a cross section. Like a really soft, crumbly interior, and has a lemon glaze. So good. It's like a pistachio biscotti, and it reminds me sort of like a macaroon, like the consistency of it, because it's crisp on the outside and kind of soft on the inside. Really good. And then these classic sort of shortbread cookies. I feel like this is the epitome of an Italian cookie. These actually weren't my favorite, which I was surprised, but I do recommend this lemon one's pretty good if you like lemon cookies. And the pistachio is actually really good too. We're having friends over for dinner next week, so we're doing a little dinner party prep. And I ran to the farmer's market and I picked up a few pears and apples because I'm gonna make a delicious little pear and almond upside down kind of cake thingy. We'll pair it with like vanilla gelato or something. And then I'm thinking we can like even put like a poached pear on top of each of the little cakes. I want to make them in a muffin pan and then you flip them upside down, so that way it's kind of like a domey shape. You get my drift? I think that'd be really yummy for dessert. It's a little bit later and I decided to make some banana bread, and I thought that I would film me making it. So, editing Christy, I realized I filmed this entire clip with mascara literally running down my entire face. So if it looks like I have raccoon eyes or panda eyes or even a black eye, whatever you want to call it, please ignore that. I literally could not notice it on the viewfinder apparently. Now back to the regular programming. I changed into my pajama pants because it is so rainy and cold, and I literally sat on my phone for like 2 hours going on Instagram and TikTok, which was kind of stupid, but whatever. You live and you learn. We haven't made banana bread in what feels like months, since the spring, and actually this recipe a friend introduced to me. She made this banana bread as like a housewarming gift, which is like the sweetest gift ever, and totally surprised us when she came like to visit. And I have not stopped thinking about the banana bread since. It's so good. So I will link the recipe down below. Amanda, if you're watching, I'm making your banana bread. As you've known, I've tried to make banana bread a few times recently. Every single time I've tried to, we've never had ripe bananas. And then I once even went on like a 40-minute hunt for ripe bananas, and I was about to give up, and then I saw like a random fast casual restaurant had bananas as an add-on sitting in their window. Like you can just grab that with your meal. And I was like, oh my gosh, they look ripe. So I walked in and sure enough they were. So I got 3 and then I never used them. Like what I did is I baked them so they would get even more ripe. And that was stupid because then after I did all that, I was too tired to actually make anything with them. So I basically did that and then never made banana bread with them, and it was like a total waste of time. And the bananas were really expensive because they were meant to be like you buy one with your meal, so they're not grocery store price bananas. Thought I'd also do a little catch up while I'm mashing my banana, if I can get it mashed, about what we've been up to and where we've been. We have just been trying to survive the New York winter, TBH. Sasha said it sounds awful. It does. I'm gonna explain it. We had this beautiful conversation with a friend today over coffee, and she gave me like the most, I don't know, hopeful analogy to winter. It's kind of like during winter you're planting all your seeds, and that's what it feels like right now. You might be working a little harder and might be feeling like you're putting in more work and not as many things seem to be like working out, or you're not seeing as many of the rewards to your hard work. That's because you're planting those seeds, and in the spring and in the summer, that's when they'll start to bloom and they'll start to grow, and you'll start seeing like the fruit of your labor. And that's like how, you know, seasonally things work. Like in the winter it's dead, but you're planting the seeds for the summer and the spring to actually be able to have flowers or fresh fruit. It's a beautiful analogy to life as well. When the winter's cold and gross outside and you don't really want to go anywhere, you just want to stay indoors, and you know, you're working, you're sitting in your laptop, that's what this time is for, and that's normal. A lot of people feel this way. So if you feel like nothing seems to be working or nothing seems to be growing as you would want it to, that's because it's not the time. Right now is planting time. Everything comes when it's supposed to, and you just have to trust that the timing is perfect and it's beyond your control, and you have to give up that grip you have on the way things are gonna work out. It's easier said than done. As hard as it is to do, you've just gotta let it go. It smells so good. I like anything with bananas, like banana pancakes, banana bread. See, Trader Joe's released banana butter. Trader Joe's has banana butter? It's like banana jam. Oh my gosh. Okay, please let me know if any of you guys have tried. Apparently Trader Joe's has banana butter, Sasha just informed me. If you've tried it, let me know what you think of it. Is it worth the hype? Okay, she calls for coconut oil, but I really want to use olive oil. I'm gonna do olive oil. Shouldn't be a problem.
Have we ever followed a recipe?
Never. I can't. It's just not in me. I want to use olive oil because it just is like something about it. The flavor.
I remember the coconut oil didn't make it last time.
It was good? Oopsies, I already poured in olive oil. Our vanilla's starting to process. The first time we made it, is this supposed to actually end up working?
I mean, we made it in August. It was ready by December. It's February.
Got our vanilla in there. Now I'm gonna add in my flour mixture and my baking powders. A tablespoon of cinnamon. Now I can jam with this recipe. I love a lot of cinnamon in my baked goods, and sometimes people call for like a teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm like, what are we doing? And some salt. I know it looks like I'm putting in a lot, but this salt is really not salty at all. I don't know why. I know different salts can have different amount of saltiness, fun fact. The more you know. Got our dry ingredients in here, which is oat flour and gluten-free flour. After I had my gluten, I'm feeling fine so far, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna only notice like the difference like tomorrow or the day after, once it's like actually in my body and in my system. Back to the convo about the whole entire life advice that friend gave us today over coffee. Basically, the entire reason that's coming up right now is Sasha and I have been, as you know, we've been on our gap semester, and we've been using this time to really reflect and think like, what are we doing in school? You know, like, are we just sitting through school just to sit through school because that's like the track or the path that we're told by a standard? Like, you go finish high school, you go to college. Like, that's the societal standard. Are we just doing that just to follow along because we feel this pressure, or should we step back and figure out like, why are we paying all this money? What do we want to gain out of our degree and make the most out of it? So when you actually have time to sit and think, and it's the first time where it's like you've kind of broken this mold, so to say, I think a lot of people experience this when they first get out of college, because then they're like done. They've done all their school, they've done their college, and now it's like you're out in the real world. You have to figure out what you want to do. And then a lot of people have, you know, their like quarter life crises. They realize like, what am I doing? What is my purpose in life? What do I want to do? And that's what we're having like right now. So these last few months or last month and a half have been difficult. There's been like a lot of reflection and a lot of thinking, and we're so young and we are putting so much pressure on ourselves to figure out like exactly what we want to be doing. And I really believe that you can do as many things as you want to do in life. Like, you can have as many different career routes, and you know, people are testaments of that. You know, you hear about someone who, just the other day I was in my doctor's appointment, and I heard about a doctor who works for the practice, and she used to be in finance. She had a 12-year career in finance, and then one day decided she wanted to do functional or holistic medicine and switched over and got her degree in that, and now does that. So it's like, you can do as many things as you want, even after like a 12-year career. It's like, it's never too late to switch or do something else. Or, you know, if finance is your passion and so is holistic medicine, like, you can spend half of your life doing one thing and half of your life doing another thing. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I think we're just putting so much pressure on ourselves to have this all figured out so quickly. And the fact is, like, we've still got so much time ahead of us. We don't need to have everything, you know, set in stone or figured out by any means or squared away. Like, we're still freaking 18. I always forget that I'm 18. Like, I honestly compare myself because I'm in my head, I'm like, yeah, I'm in my 30s. I need to get all this stuff done. I'm like, you're not in your 30s. Chill. You literally just turned 18. So, lots of chocolate chips. Guys, this batter looks so good. What the heck? I was not expecting that. Okay, and these chocolate chips are the best chocolate chips ever. They're these like mini chocolate chips from Enjoy Life. I don't know, they taste so good, and mini chocolate chips just make me so happy. I'm gonna swirl that in so you get like little chunks of tons of mini chocolate chips. This recipe is vegan and gluten-free, so, which means you can taste the batter and not worry about salmonella. Wow, that's really good. Wow, she looks cute. Look at that banana bread. 10 out of 10. It definitely rises a ton. It looks so good. I wonder if it needs some more time. Still feels a little squishy. We're gonna give her 10 more minutes. The banana bread, she is done. She looks great. Look how tall and thick she looks. Guys, you need to try this recipe. Seriously, and like the edges are nice and crisp. Lots of chocolate chips. I added in walnuts at the end. This is this week's bouquet of flowers. Look how gorgeous. Sasha made this. Sasha got these from a bodega, and she made this really cute rose, and I don't know what these flowers are, but they're really pretty. She made one to go there. We've got one here. She looks so cute.
They're called sea holly. I've been wanting to get into gardening because recently I started watching the show Growing Floret on the Magnolia Network, and it's so interesting, and I love like the Floret flower farm. I think Erin and her husband Chris are super cool, and I'm like, I just want to plant a garden. I've debated and looked into it a little bit. I still want to do some more research. I might get like a little plant setup, Christy, and put it on a windowsill.
Interesting. Go for it.
Apparently you can plant dahlias inside.
Okay, let's try it one day.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a little bit later now. It's like 11 p.m. Excuse my panda eyes if I have any. The rain really made my mascara transfer over and I didn't notice. We sat and we watched this new show on the Magnolia Network called The Lost Kitchen. It is so, so good, and it inspired us. We were having friends over for dinner next week, and we were like, we should cook up a fun dinner like she does. So we sat down and we planned that and found a really cool website which delivers farm fresh produce if you live in New York City to you. So basically you can shop like your farmer's market from the comfort of your couch. You don't have to brave the cold weather and go out in the rain. It's a really, really cool website. I'll have a link down below. I can't remember the name, but they have our favorite lavender goat cheese, so we ordered some of that. They also have tons of everything: seafood, meat, poultry, veggies, fruits, dairy, pantry staples, you name it. We got the lavender goat cheese, some Greek yogurt from a local farm fresh eggs, and then some lettuce. Oh, it's free delivery too. I am really excited about that. I need to clean up. Sasha is going to bed, and I'm gonna end the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed following along on our cozy little Sunday out and about. I feel like today was a good day. Today felt like super happy, even though it was raining and everything. Thank you so much for your patience over the past couple weeks with uploads. I'm sorry that they weren't so consistent. I feel back in my groove. I'm excited to start creating more videos for you. So if you have any ideas of what you want to see, or if you really like these vlogs, let me know. Feedback is appreciated. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. It means the world. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. and turn on the post notification bell so you never miss one of our videos. I want to start uploading Saturday mornings, but if you prefer Sunday mornings, let me know. I think our Saturday morning videos usually do better than Sunday morning videos, so I feel like more of you guys are on there. And then an extra bonus video throughout the week, whatever. So, gonna be more consistent in the future. Thank you for your patience. So grateful for all of you. Big hugs. Have a great day today or tomorrow. You can do it. Take on the week. Just know that spring is coming and summer's coming. Love you guys so much. Night.